All right, guys, it's Kenny here. Welcome to the call. We're going to be getting started here in just 1 second. I just want to warn you guys real quick. We do have a strict limit of 200 seats, and they are first come, first serve. So if you do leave at any time during this presentation, there's a good chance that your seat will be taken. So don't do that. We're going to go through a lot of really cool stuff today, and you're going to learn a lot. So you might want to have a notebook and a pen handy as well. So what we're going to be talking about today is how to build a $10,000 per month business from home in under 30 days by giving away a free service that you don't have to provide or sell to anybody ever. And before we get started here, I just want to say that I know a lot of you, I'm sure all of you actually, were probably invited here by somebody else. If you were, you might want to shoot them a text message or give them a phone call or send them a Skype message or Facebook message or however you know how to get in touch with them, and just let them know you're here. Maybe they want to join you on the call if you have any questions or comments for them during the presentation. All right, so if you were invited, let the person that invited you know that you are here so that they can help you along the way. Very important. This is not a multi-level marketing thing or a network marketing thing at all. We don't sell creams or pills or magic potions or anything like that. You don't need any business experience or sales experience to do what we're going to be learning here today. So, quick question for you before we get started. If I showed you a way where you can give away a free service that you don't have to provide or sell, and you got paid $97 per month every time somebody signed up, how many would you give away? One more time, if I were to show you a way where you can give away a free service, literally your job is to say, here, take this. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And every time somebody did that from you and signed up, and you got paid $97 per month every time that happened, how many times would you do that? Just write down the number in your notebook or on a piece of paper or something, and the number could be anything you want. It doesn't matter. It's different for everybody, but I want you to answer that question. Okay, so one more time real quick. If I showed you a way where you can give away a free service that you didn't have to provide or sell to anybody ever, and you got paid $97 per month every time somebody signed up, how many would you give away? So my promise to you, within the next hour or so, you'll know exactly how to get a minimum of these 10 of these free service clients per week that pay you $97 per month without having to personally sell anything to anybody or provide any services ever. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to give you the exact sales presentation that I use to sell and provide high-ticket services for over $10,000 per month. So what is the giveaway force method? Well, first of all, it's based on results instead of time. Number two, it creates instant time freedom. I'm going to go over all these here in a second. Builds assets that grow in value over time, creates income freedom, and most importantly, no matter what you do or have done in the past, how many times you failed, or maybe you didn't try anything ever in your life, that's fine too. Doesn't matter where you come from, what part of the world, none of that stuff matters. You can do this, and that's what attracts me to this opportunity that we have here today. So let's talk about the two things in red there, time freedom and income freedom. Income freedom basically means this, and you're going to want to write this down because it's kind of a new term. We kind of coined it. You might not have heard of it before. So income freedom basically means that you have the ability to create an income without a job or a boss. Okay. Another way to put it is you have the tools and skills needed to take a product or service directly to a customer and make money from that. Okay. We want to teach as many people as possible. This is the goal here of Giveaway Force. We want to teach people as many people as possible to have the ability to create income streams on their own. Okay, separate from a job, separate from a boss, separate from any of that stuff. And we believe that income is the most important thing in the world for one reason, because income creates time. Okay, if I have income, I don't have to worry about my time. I could do what I want. I could spend time with my family. I can go to my daughter's softball games. I can coach my daughter's hockey team. I can run my hockey clinic on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the local rink that I do it at 3:15 in the afternoon because I have income coming in and I don't have to worry about being anywhere, right? The income just comes in, and income buys time. Okay, so we create income freedom first, and by doing that, we then create the time freedom that comes along with it. So that's me there on the left. I'm the guy, by the way, with my 90-year-old aunt. I knew I would get her in one of these training sessions at least once, and she's in this one twice, so pay attention. When she comes out here to me, she lives probably about, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes or so away from me, and she loves to She used to love to go to Atlantic City, but she can't really do that anymore. So she loves to go to the casinos and play penny slots stuff. I'm not into that at all. But when she comes out here, there's a local casino here that I take her to, and she just spends, give her $100, and she's out there for a couple hours doing the penny slot. So it's kind of cool. One of the top sales negotiation specialists in the world, me, not her. She worked at a deli for a long time, but that's about it. Started my career at some of the infamous stock firms here on Long Island. If you saw any of the movies recently in the last few years, I was actually there for quite some time and worked with those people for a very, very long time. And that's really where my career got started. Negotiated everything from international trade deals to legal settlements. A lot of my clients are lawyers, as well as exits. So when people want to sell their businesses, a lot of times they'll come to me to negotiate the deal with the buyer. Sometimes I actually buy businesses as well. I'm on the buyer side of it. So it depends on who hires me for the deal. Started my consulting company here on Long Island in 2007. We also have an office over in Punjabi, India, with some people in it. Since that time, I've worked with companies such as Hyundai, Subway restaurants, Geico Auto Insurance, pretty much every card manufacturer that you could think of. I work with the dealerships, though, not necessarily the company themselves. But I work with a lot of different car dealerships and train a lot of their salespeople. And many small to medium-sized businesses, as well as a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of students as well. Work with some of the top internet marketing professionals in the world and direct response marketers in the world, people like that. The most important thing on this slide here is that I sell stuff every single day. There's a lot of great people out there that can teach you how to sell stuff. But the bottom line is that I know the answer to your question because I heard the objection that you heard a few hours ago, not a few years ago, right? And it's a big distinction there, right? I call every day. I'm in offices every day. I'm on Skype calls every day. I'm on Facebook Messenger every day talking to clients and prospects. So, a lot of people come to me and they're like, yeah, the guy said he didn't have enough money to buy the product from me. Well, I can overcome that objection like now because I heard it an hour ago, not because I heard it 5 years ago. And a lot of sales trainers out there, they're great, but they are not actually in the game anymore. And the main reason why I still sell stuff every day is because I want to stay in the game. And I want to be able to help people overcome objections like that and overcome, and again, be able to create that income freedom that we were talking about before. But this call here today really has nothing to do with selling at all because you don't have to sell anything here. You're literally going to be giving something away for free that every business in the world needs. So it really has very little to do with what we're talking about. But I think it's really, really important because income is directly related to a sale every single time. No matter what job you work at, no matter what you do for a living, it doesn't matter. Income is always related to some kind of monetary transaction, right? Maybe a sale is not the right word, but it's a monetary transaction no matter what job you are in. So after doing this for 9+ years, what I always look for in an opportunity is something that you can add to a current business that you own or something that can be used to start a new one. So when I'm looking to get involved in a new opportunity, Giveaway Force is a great example, I want that opportunity to do two things. Number one, I can add it to a business that I currently have. I could plug it into my Facebook ad agency or my consulting company or whatever, or I can use it and say, you know what, I don't want to associate it with any of those companies that I own. I want to start a new one from scratch. If it don't meet both of those criteria, I'm not going to do it. All right, and this one is perfect for both of those. So the free service method, which is what we call it, is the only way, in my opinion, to provide services to businesses in 2018 and beyond. And the reason why is because there's so much stuff out there. There's so many SEO people, and it's not what we do, but there's so many SEO people, web developers, graphic designers, whatever, offering different types of stuff, right? Consultants, whatever it is. There's so many people out there that do that kind of thing, and it's becoming harder and harder and harder to close a $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month deal without letting them see what it actually is first. So what we do here at Giveaway Force is we just give away our services for free because we understand that our results are absolutely amazing. And we're going to go into our track record in a little bit, but the process basically here is when we give them the free service, it's so mind-blowing amazing that they don't even think, I don't have to sell them anything. I literally just give it to them and then they pay me over and over and over again. And that's pretty much it. And we'll go into that process a little bit later. You can do this without having to sell anything to anybody ever. Okay, that's very, very important. You can do this without having to sell anything to anybody ever. You're never attached to the business, and it also creates a sellable asset. So I discovered this the hard way. You guys, because you're here, get to cheat, steal it, and just take all the good stuff. I don't want to give you all the hard stuff. We are going to go through it so you understand what to avoid, but you're going to get all the cheat sheet, and you're just going to get all the good stuff here today. So the hard way, you prospect like crazy. For me, it was cold calling. Sales process takes up to 8 months. I spend 8 to 10 hours a day on calls with clients. I sell it. I provide it. I also support it. I had zero free time, and I eventually ran out of room on my calendar. The most important thing you have to understand here is that the hard way does work, but most people are unwilling to do it. So let me just stop there for a second and explain that to you. If you were 100% willing to do whatever I told you to do, right? You had no fear. You had no worry about anything, and you were just willing to do anything that I told you to do, my advice to you would be to call 800 people a day with a script that I gave you and read it. That would be my advice. And if you did that, you'd make more money than you ever thought possible. But the bottom line is that after training and working with over 100,000 people in the last 10 years, most people are unwilling to do that. So there's no sense in even talking about it, right? I have the script right here next to me, this piece of paper. This piece of paper right here that you hear rattling in the background, this made me millions of dollars over the past 10 years. Millions of dollars, okay? Most people are unwilling to just dial and read this one sheet of paper, right? They're just not willing to do it. So if they're not willing to do it, then there's nothing I could do to help you with that. So I don't even talk about it anymore. It's not worth it, right? The hard way works, but you're attached to your desk 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And really the most important thing on the slide is the hard way works, but what if you drop dead, right? Figuratively and literally, meaning if you want to walk away from the business and do something else, or if you literally drop dead, right? So if you're selling it, if you're providing it, if you're supporting it, and you go away, whether that's dropping dead or you get sick or you just want to do something else, well, then that business is over, right? Because you build it all around yourself. Think about like a painting company, right? If you own a painting company and you paint the houses and you do the estimates and you take support calls or like whatever, then if you get hurt, you don't make any money, right? Think about a construction guy who works as a construction company. They build decks or whatever. Well, if that guy does the estimates and he builds the decks and he gets hurt, the business is over. Think about a landscaper. Landscaper goes to the house, knocks on the door, closes the deal, cuts the lawn. He gets hurt, dies, moves, whatever, that business is over, okay? So the hard way works, but there are problems with it, and those are some of them that you should take note of, all right? So what we're going to talk about today is the easy way that doesn't require you to sell anything or provide any services and creates time freedom and income freedom in the process. Results are not typical. I have to say this. I'm going to walk you through the entire process, show you the way that we make a full-time income from home without having to sell anything to anybody, and give you all the tools that you need. But my results are my results and are not typical at all. But there's a little disclaimer to the disclaimer, right? Typical people watch reality TV, they vote on American Idol, they watch Dancing with the Stars and Skating with the Athletes and whatever the hell else is out there. I don't even know, the Kardashian show, whatever. They're not here on a call with me learning how to build businesses. You know, they're just, typical people don't do that. Typical people do nothing. All they do is complain. And I don't believe that you're a typical person. So results are not typical. That is true. But I don't believe you're a typical person either, because typical people aren't here listening to me talk right now. So that's something to think about, right? And the other thing, too, I want to point out on this slide, which I think is really important, in order to see any result in anything, whether it's this or something else, in anything in life, you have to do something, right? Just sitting here listening to me talk is not going to really help you unless you take action on the advice that I give you, okay? So it's very important. And that applies to quitting smoking, losing weight, getting a girlfriend or a boyfriend or marrying somebody, whatever, having kids, building your house or fixing your house or painting your room or whatever it is. You can't just say, oh, that color would look great on my wall and then not paint it. You got to paint it if you want the color on your wall, right? Or you can't just say, oh, I'd love to lose 20 pounds and I got this gym membership. You got to actually get out of the couch and go to the gym if you want to lose the weight or whatever, or build the muscle or whatever it is. So in order to see any result, you have to actually do something. Just listening to me and watching the slides go by is not really going to help you in the long run. It's going to give you the tools that you need, but it's not going to give you the results unless you actually take action on the advice that I give you. So the 3 rules that we're going to start off with here today are, number 1, I can make more money in a day giving away results than I can in a month selling anything else. That creates income freedom, like we talked about before, right? An income away from a job. Income streams that allow you to give you the skills to take a product or service and bring it right to a customer and collect an income from that, as opposed to bringing your time to a boss and trading your time for money, okay? Rule number 2, I don't have to personally be involved in the business at all if I don't want to. That creates time freedom. Income freedom always comes first. Time comes second because income buys the time. Rule number 3, I only need 10 or so leads per week to make a 5-figure per month income. So rule number 1 is, again, I can make more money in a day giving away results. We're going to break all these down for you, so don't worry about it right now. Make more money in a day giving away results than I can in a month selling anything else, and that creates income freedom. So these are pictures here from a recent Islander game that we went to. My whole family, huge Islander fans. I play hockey, I coach hockey, I run a clinic here on my local rink, and that's us in one of the suites at the Barclays Center. And this is a game where we actually took my aunt that you saw on a couple slides ago. That's her again there on the right. It's her first Islander game, first hockey game actually, at 90 years old. And this was a few months back, and now she's a huge fan, and she wants to go every night, and she watches them all on TV, so it was kind of cool. And, you know, I'm not showing you these things to, like, brag or show off or whatever. That's us flying somewhere, and that's me and my daughter at our apartment in L.A. My sister's a production assistant out there, and we go out and visit her quite often. And, again, I'm not showing you this stuff to brag or boast or any of that stuff. I'm showing you this because this is what income freedom creates. This is what it does, okay? I don't need to be anywhere. I could be wherever I want to be, and I still make an income. And I believe that everybody should have, maybe they don't do it to the level that I do, but everybody should have the ability to do it if they want to. And that's really what we're here to provide. So, quick question for you. You're in an area you don't know, completely switching topics now. You're in an area that you don't know, and your husband or your wife or your son or your daughter or whoever, a family member, friend, whatever it is, says, I'm really in the mood for Chinese food. And you're like, yeah, I'm hungry too. Okay, cool. So you search it up on your phone, and this is what comes up. You see Wild Rice on the left, and you see King Chefs on the right. Now, Wild Rice has a 4.7 star review, and it has 55 reviews. King Chef has 3.0 stars and 21 reviews, and they're in the same general area, right? Maybe a mile apart from each other. So the question that I have for you is, which one do you choose? Okay, just off the top of your head, you're looking at 2 of them. Which one would you choose? All right, you don't have to, say it publicly or write me an email and let me know. Just write it down on a piece of paper. Which one would you choose? Would you choose Wild Rice on the left, or would you choose King Chefs on the right? So what I'd like to do here is just break down this survey. It was done by Bright Local in 2017. 97% of customers read online reviews for local businesses in 2017. 85% of customers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. That is amazing. Okay, what that means is that if a customer or if a company has good online reviews, it's like 85% of their customers walking in as if they were referred by a friend or family member. That's amazing. Okay, that in and of itself can absolutely blow up a business like that. Okay? If you've ever taken any kind of sales training before, read a sales book or anything like that, been in business before, been in the sales business before, whatever, you know that the easiest people to close in the world are family, number 1, and referrals, number 2, right? Those are the two groups of people that, they're the easiest people to close in the world. Imagine what a business would be like if 85% of the people walking through the door were just like that second group, referrals. It's amazing, right? The last bullet point there, positive reviews make up 73% of a customer's trust for a local business. So the question that I have for my target, my prospect, is how about we bring you from the 3.1 star review that you're at now, 24 reviews, to the 4.5 star rating with 49 reviews, and how about we do it for free, right? How about we bring you from the left side to the right side for free? And by the way, Mr. Customer, we provide real reviews from real customers. This is our service, okay? We provide real reviews from real customers. Now, again, which one would you choose? The answer to that question is like everyone chose Wild Rice, right? They have better reviews. They have more of them, okay? No one's choosing King Chef. So I go to King Chef and I say, hey, King Chef, this is the data, right? Here's where you are. Here's where you want to go. I could do it for you for free. We provide real reviews from real customers. Say no. They can't. Okay? So basically what I'm doing is I'm telling him, here's where you're at. Here's where you need to be based on this data, right? You're not going to make any money if you're at 3.1 based on this data. Okay? You need to be at the 4.5. You need to have 49 reviews or more. And I can get you there in 30 days for free. And we can start right now. Okay? Based on the data, you need it right now. Right? So again, that's basically how we give away our services. It's very, very simple. You literally just walk up and say, here, take it. This is where you are now. This is where you need to be. Here's the data. Take it. It's free. Try it. And every time somebody signs up, you get paid $97 a month to do that. All right. So rule number one, the old way, you have a $3,000 consulting package, SEO package, whatever it may be, or any kind of service that you're offering. Sales process lasts months, 10 hours of setup time, constant optimization, 2 hours per month for, this is my business, 2 hours per month of advice time, and the max you could sell is around 5 of them. The new way, the giveaway force way, you have a $97 result that is recurring every month. So every single month is a $97 fee that comes in. So if you have 10 accounts, right, $97 a month, and you're giving it away for free. Remember that, okay? So $97 a month, that's $970 a month in your pocket, okay, to give away 10 things that are free in the beginning. Sales process takes minutes, sometimes even less. I mean, I've closed these deals in like 30 seconds because literally, like, here's what you look like now when somebody searches you out. Here's what you could look like in 30 days, and it's not going to cost you anything. So why not just try it? Okay. That's literally like how it goes, like most of the time. 0 hours of setup, and it lasts forever. 0 hours of advice time. I can sell as many as I want. And 80% of the people that I talk to take the free trial. 80% of the people that I talk to take the free trial. Okay, now I've been selling a long time. Maybe your number's not 80%. Maybe it's half. That's still pretty good, though, right? You talk to 3 businesses a day, you get 1.5 free trials. That's pretty good, okay? $97 per month per day if you just give away 1 every single day, which is like easy to do. All right, and the asset grows in value over time. So everybody here listening to this probably has the same fear that, nobody will ever buy a product or service from me for $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, or even $97, right? No one will ever buy a product or service from me for that amount of money. And you're probably right if you're thinking that. They won't, okay? But the bottom line is that everyone will buy the result. Everyone will buy the result. So the key point here that you have to focus in on is this. When I go to give away a free service to somebody, I don't focus on the work that I'm going to do. I focus on the result that they're going to get. Big, big difference, okay? When I go to give away a free service to somebody, again, every time somebody signs up, you get $97 a month, right? I'm giving away the result, not the work. So I'm saying you're at 3 stars now, I can bring you to 4.5 and I can do it for free. I'm giving them the result. I'm not saying I'm going to set this up, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change this, I'm going to make this that color and this color. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm saying you're at 3 now, you want to be at 5, I can get you at 5 in 30 days. Done. And it doesn't cost you anything. Start now. Okay? I'm focused on the result all the time. And that's why so many people buy from me. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. So, rule number 2, I don't have to personally be involved in the business at all if I don't want to be. And that creates time freedom, which is always second to income freedom. Income buys time. Okay? So, if you want to not be personally involved in the business, well, you need someone to run it, right? You need people involved in it. So, if you're going to have people involved in it, then what do you need? You need income because the people cost money. So you need income in order to make that happen. So we're going to show you how to set that up right now. That's my mother doing yoga on a plane, which is ridiculous. And that on the right is the Reagan Library. Every time I'm in California, I have to visit the Reagan Library. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite places in the world. Just everything. I mean, inside the exhibits and everything are really cool, but just the views outside are amazing. And one of the things I love about California, I kind of hate the state in general, but just like I hate New York. I live here, but I hate it. One of the things I love about California is that you go an hour outside of, say, LA, and it's like the most beautiful place in the world. Right? And I hate LA. I go there a lot, but I hate it. But you go out there, it's beautiful. And the Reagan Library is like one of the most stunning, picturesque views that you'll ever see in your life. If you ever get a chance to go there, you definitely should check it out. And that's my daughter there with the Santa Monica Police Department. She takes pictures with cops all the time. I don't get it, but she always they're like superheroes to her. My stepfather's a police officer in New York City, and it's just always been a thing for her. So every time she sees a police officer, she wants to take a picture with them. And that's just a picture of me getting ready to go out fishing with some deadly currents. That was in North Carolina, I believe, or South Carolina. It's kind of funny because I fish in Montauk here on Long Island a lot, and it's the most deadliest place in the world to fish from shore. And I swim out in the middle of the night in a wetsuit, hop on a rock, and I stay out there from 2 in the morning to 6 in the morning till the sun comes up. And these people wanted to fine me $1,000 for waiting in their little inlet. I'm like, come on, man. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. Okay, so switching gears a little bit. I sell stuff all the time because I love it. I do it every single day, every morning from 9 to 11. I'm on the telephone, I'm selling stuff. It's not because I have to do it, it's because I love to do it. So rule number two, you should never have to be out there selling things to people. If you do, then you have a problem, because really what you should be focused on is building your business. You're probably not good at it enough at it anyway. And if you are the one that's doing the selling, the providing, or we call it the pitching, the closing, the providing, and the preserving, if you're doing those 4 things, then you become the business. Therefore, you have no exit. And if you go bye-bye, whether you die, you get sick, you decide to leave, you decide to quit, you decide to move on to something else, whatever, that business is done, right? There's no point in building a business if you can't leave it, all right? That's not a smart way to go. So we want to make sure that whether it's $197 a month account or it's $1,097 a month accounts that are paying you $97,000 a month, we want to make sure that whether you decide to stay or go or whatever, those payments are still coming in no matter what. All right. And that's really what we're talking about here. So outsourcers, freelancers, or people that you hire should never cost you any money. Everyone should always be connected to revenue. And we're going to teach you how to do this. So basically in my business, every person that I hire is a salesperson. Now, not everybody sells stuff, right? But everybody is a highly trained killer when it comes to selling stuff. Every single person, okay? And the reason why I do that is because I want them directly connected to revenue at all times. So it's very simple for me. At the end of the month, if I have someone, I paid them $2,500 and they brought in $1,000, they're fired, right? If I pay them $2,500 and they brought in $5,000, well, I'm going to keep them forever because they're profitable. They're a profitable employee, okay? So everybody has to be connected to revenue at all times, and like I said before, they are expertly trained. So the experiment that always fails, I've seen this thousands of times in my career. A company goes out and they get a lot of leads. They hire great salespeople. Salespeople do their thing. 0 sales come in and they wonder what happened. Well, the reason why this happens is because they're product-based salespeople, not process-based salespeople. And this is very important for you to understand the difference, because when you go out and hire people and we train them for you, you have to make sure that you're hiring the right type of person. You don't want to hire salespeople. You want to hire the people with the right attitude and the right mindset. Because if you hire the people with the right attitude and the right mindset, we can make them into assassins on the phone or in person or on Skype or on Facebook Messenger or whatever, through email, whatever it is. I can turn them into a freaking machine pretty quickly. When I was in the stock business, we hired people from Walmart cashiers, Subway cashiers, Target cashiers. That's where we were hiring people. If we walked into a Walmart or whatever, we walked into a McDonald's or whatever for lunch, and we saw someone that had a killer attitude at that register, we'd take them right out of the store, read this script, dial this phone, call these people, and within 6 months, you're going to make more money than you ever thought possible in your life. And they did. They did. Okay, so we want to look for the right people, and then we build them into the salespeople. So we hire great people, and we build them into salespeople. Rule number 3, you only need 10 or so leads per week to have a 5-figure per month business. So here's the method. This is the process that we use. Number 1, we pick a target. Number 2, we give them the service for free. You provide nothing at all. Let the service do the selling for you. So again, we're providing a result, right? We're providing a result. That's what we're focused on all the time. We're always focused on the result, not what we're doing, but the result itself. So we let the result do the selling for you. And again, I'll ask you this question really quick. Remember Wild Rice and King Chefs before? Well, if I talk to King Chef and he's at a 3-star rating, and he has 29 reviews. And after 15 or 20 days, he's at a 4.5 star rating and he has 50 reviews. Do I have to really sell him on our service? No, not at all. I just say, here's where you were, here's where you are now, right? I mean, it's kind of pretty obvious, right? So we let the service itself and the result do the selling for us, and then we just take the money. It's that simple, all right? So I'm going to pause the slide presentation for a second. I'm actually going to break out and do some math for you, and I'm going to show you what the possibility is with the giveaway force opportunity. All right, so in my little calculator here, and we had this made for my company here for a long time ago. I guess right here on the bottom, it says 2009 is when we actually created it. And there's actually 3 sheets here. I'll go through each one of these in a second. But basically, my employees are all required to do this. And it breaks down how many people you have to talk to in order to hit your income goal. So if your income goal is $2,500 per month at a $97 deal, $97 per month, right? Let's say the 50% of the people you talk to say yes, you would need to talk to 5 people per day for 1 month. So the next 30 days of your life, you talk to 5 people and give them away a free service. Just give them something for free. Give 5 people a day for a service for free. If you just did that for the next 30 days of your life, you will make $2,500 forever. One time. You just do it one time. Now, God forbid you get crazy and you do it for 2 months in a row. Now you're at $5,000 a month. God forbid you do it for 3 months. Now you're at $7,500. 4 months in, if you talk to 5 people a day for 4 months out of your life, you're at a $10,000 per month income. Now, let's say you want to make $10,000 a month in your first month, right? We'll just put that in there like that. You got to talk to 21 people a day for 30 days. Okay. Now, again, God forbid you go crazy and you talk to 21 people per day for 30 days, and then you do it for 2 months. Now you're at $20,000 a month. Let's say you talk to 21 people for 3 months. Now you're at $30,000 a month. 4 months, you're at $40,000 a month. After 8 months, you're getting into the $1 million a year range. After 8 months of talking to 21 people a day. That's all you have to do. If you talk to 21 people a day in 8 months, 8.5 months, you're at $1 million a year. $83,333 a year is $1 million per month is $1 million a year. If you want to get to $1 million a year, all you would have to do with the giveaway force method is talk to 21 people a day for 8.5 months of your life. Is 8.5 months of your life talking to 21 people a day worth making $1 million a year? All you got to do it for 8.5 months, one time. Is that worth making $1 million a year? But maybe let's see, you don't want to make $1 million a year, right? Maybe you just want to make $5,000 a month. All you have to do is talk to 10 people a day for 30 days. If you can talk to 10 people per day for 30 days, you can make $5,000 a month forever. Forever, as long as they stay clients of ours, right? So $5,000 a month, all you got to do is talk to 10 people for 1 month out of your life, and you're done. 30 days, next 30 days, all you do is focus on 10 people, 10 people, 10 people. If you did that, $5,000 a month forever. Now, what would that do for you? Right? Maybe another vacation, or maybe a second car, or maybe a new house, maybe it pays off your house, whatever it is, college fund, whatever it is for you, $5,000 a month. And all you have to do is talk to 10 people for 1 month. Not every month. Not every month. Don't do that, because then you'll make a ton of money, right? We got to go small, $5,000 a month. 10 people for 30 days, $5,000 a month. What we have here too is our goal sheet. Make everybody do this in our company every single day. So the income target is $5,000 a month. Your only job is to contact 10 people today. That's it. No Facebooking, no tweeting, none of that stuff. Our job is to contact 10 people today. That's it. And then when we're done doing that, we date it and we sign it and we leave. We're done. That's it. That takes you an hour. It takes you 15 minutes. It takes you 3 hours. Doesn't matter. The quicker you get it done, the quicker you get out. Once you're done, you date it and you sign it, you're done for the day. All you got to do is talk to 10 people. That's it. I don't care if they say yes, they say no, they hang up on you, they tell you to kill yourself, whatever. It doesn't matter. They say yes or no. None of that matters. Your only job is to contact 10 people and you're good to go. All right? $5,000 a month for the next 30 days. All you got to do is talk to 10 people per day for 30 days and you're good to go at $5,000 a month for as long as they stay clients of ours. And you're going to see how long they stay. You're going to see how long the average person stays here in a second. It's going to blow your mind. Let's go back into the slide presentation and continue on. So this is where we left off, I believe, right? So one of the most important things you have to realize is that money always replenishes itself. No matter what you do, The money that you have right now is, number one, going to go away, and number two, it's going to come back, right? No matter what. You're going to get another paycheck in 2 weeks. You're going to get another whatever, like however you make your money, right? Whether it's a business, even if you're on Social Security or you're making money, getting money from the government or whatever, right? It's always going to come back no matter what happens in life. If you live in the developed world, the United States, like the West, right? You live in the United States, the UK, Australia, something like that. If you live in a developed world, there is no way to be broke. It's like really, really hard. Like you have to try because the government is like begging to give you more stuff. Right? It's like almost impossible to be broke, like literally broke. Money is always going to come back to you. Number one, you're going to spend it, and number two, it's going to come back every single time. So the real question is not whether the money is there. The real question is how are you going to spend it? Are you going to waste it on TV? Are you going to waste it on a night out at a restaurant that you're going to forget about in 2 days? Are you going to waste it on new shoes that you probably don't need? Are you going to waste it on clothes that you're going to throw out in 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years or whatever? Or are you going to invest in something that's going to change the way that you live for the rest of your life? Okay, these are things that I talk about with the prospects all the time. I tell them, listen, if I'm selling something to someone, it's $1,500 a month, right? I'm going to tell them, listen, you're going to spend that $1,500 anyway. You're going to spend it on a new piece of equipment that you might not need. You're going to spend it on uniforms for your employees. You're going to spend it on a wrap for your truck so you can think you can get more business that way. You could spend it on all that stuff, but all that stuff is pretty much meaningless. Right? And then I pitch them on my product. And I tell them, listen, money's going to replenish itself. The money that you spend here is going to come back to you no matter what you do. No matter what. It's always going to come back. So we've been here for, about 45 minutes or so. And I'm sure you can agree that the time was well worth it. And we're not done. We're going to go over some more stuff as well. But we can't cover everything here in an hour-long webinar or even in a day if we spent the whole entire day together. So what we've done is come up with a special offer so that you can get everything that you need to know in order to take advantage of the Giveaway Force opportunity that you were sent here to view today. All right. So before we go into that, though, don't fall back on old habits. I'm sure you probably tried other things before. Maybe you saw other opportunities before, whatever. I want to warn you, those emails are still going to come in your inbox. Those calls are still going to come on your phone. Those mail's still going to come in your, in your regular mailbox. Don't fall back on those old habits. So what you're going to be getting with us today with Giveaway Force is, number one, 6 weeks of intensive training. There's a $2,000 value. You're going to get the Quick Start series, clients in 24 hours. We get you started right away, and we teach you how to get clients within the first day you are doing this. We have people that have done this over and over and over again. We have a person coming up here that I'm going to share a video with you. 15 clients, one shot. Went out with to get a massage with his girlfriend. Walked out with a massage parlor. Walked out with 15 of them. It was a chain, they have a whole bunch of different locations. He walked out with 15 of them in like 10 minutes. And he went out to get a massage with his girlfriend. And he just happened to say, hey, your reviews are this. Here's where we can take them. Get started now. And he was like, okay, signed up 15 of his locations in one shot. And we're going to show you how you do that. And we do that in the Quick Start series. So you can do the same thing he did. And maybe you'll get 15 clients. Maybe you get more. Right? But even if you get one or two, it's still pretty good, right? First 24 hours. Hiring and training your salespeople. We want you to get leads coming in all the time. We want pipeline full. Pipeline full. Full pipeline is a successful business all the time. Okay, so we want to make sure that you have the right lead generators in your business. We're going to teach you how to hire people to do that for you, to bring in businesses that actually want what we have. And I'm going to train them for you through my videos and my sales training. I'm just going to give it to you so that you can hire people and say, here, watch this video. And then let me train them on how to do what they need to do instead of you doing it. You're also going to get my call center script so that you can get those people right in on the telephone so that they can call and generate leads for you. And they can give you the leads. You get the leads for nothing, which is kind of cool. Total value there is $4,488. So here's a message from my buddy Scott. And I was telling you before, he took his girlfriend out for a massage and he walked out with 15 deals. Let's listen to Scott.
Hello, my name is Scott Powell. I have a little story I'd like to tell you. My girlfriend decided one day she'd like to get a massage, so she and I got in the trusty truck and went by one of the larger massage chain places, and had a great experience. When I left, I decided to take a look at what their Google review ratings look like, and it was a 2.9. and we had a 5 experience. And trust me, guys, you get a lot of brownie points taking your girlfriend to get a massage. Really recommend that. So we decided to go by. I called the owner up, asked if we could come by and talk about helping them with their Google reviews. Well, it turns out there was a group of them together, 15, in a marketing co-op together. And we went over and talked to them. And on the way, I decided, or before when I was preparing, I decided to talk to Kenny Cannon, the person I admire and respect a great deal. And I said, well, how should I present this? And he said, just get 2 pieces of paper, one that showed a great company with a 4.5-star rating and one that had a 1.2. And so when we went in to talk to the massage people, I just laid those pieces of paper on the table and said, which ones would you use? They're on the 30-day trial. In 30 years of selling, it's about the easiest thing I've ever done. I would highly recommend be teachable. If you will follow what Kenny says to do, I see no way that anybody can fail. Take care. Have a great afternoon. Bye.
It's a pretty amazing story, and he's one of many. I'm not going to say that every time you walk into a place you're going to get 15 deals. That's not going to happen, right? But he's one of many that walk into a place to patronize that place, whether it's a pizza place or a barber shop or whatever, and walks out with a deal or 2 or 15. I mean, that happens very, very often with Giveaway Force, with the Giveaway Force opportunity. It happens all the time, and that's what we talk about a lot in the Quick Start series that you're going to be getting. So who this works for: number 1, if you're an entrepreneur or business owner, it's something that you definitely need to look at. Number 2, if you sell any kind of digital information stuff, ebooks, video courses, whatever, you can easily add this to the back end of your products. If you're an offline marketer, if you sell any kind of SEO or web development, or you tried to do that in the past and you didn't really have success with it, or you tried to do consulting in the past and maybe you had success with it or maybe you didn't, doesn't really matter. Or if you currently sell anything, because this is going to be really, really the best sales training that you're ever going to get in this program. And you're going to get it directly from me. We go through everything here. We go through appointment setting. We go through the telephone. We go through in person. We go through digital stuff like Facebook Messenger and online advertising and things like that. So if you're in business for yourself, or you sell anything, or you're in the sales business at all, or you're looking to make an extra income with that, then this is something you definitely need to look at. So we had 2 choices. We can go as cheap as possible and try to sell this on volume, but that definitely wouldn't be worth it for us or you as well. The second option requires a little bit more investment on your part, but it gives you all the resources that virtually guarantee your success. So you're probably thinking right now, you can't provide any of the services, right? Like I've been saying this whole time that you don't need to provide any of the services, and I haven't really mentioned it other than that, right? All I said was you don't need to provide the services, you don't have to worry about providing the services, you don't have to worry about providing the services. I never really went into detail on it, right? Well, I recently joined forces with a company that has over 6,000 Google review customers, and they've never had one cancel. 6,000 customers, and they never had one cancel. So before, when we were doing the math, when I said they virtually, if you set aside 30 days of your life and you just talk to 10 people, whatever the numbers were, 10 people, $5,000, right? I forget what the numbers exactly were, but 10 people, $5,000 a month. And I said, they basically pay you forever. Well, the reason why I said that was because we recently joined forces with a company that has over 6,000 Google review customers, and they never had one cancel, ever. So when I say they pay you forever, not really like life, right? Maybe they go out of business, maybe like you shut down, or you die, or you move, or you go on to a different company, or you go on a different opportunity, you sell the business, whatever. I can't really say forever, but they pay, they don't cancel. They don't cancel. 6,000 customers, and they never had one cancel. So that's pretty amazing. When you get that, when you give away that free trial, that person signs up, turns into a customer, they're going to stay. I mean, they stay. Okay, so when I say 30 days, 10 people a day brings you $5,000 a month, it does, and it's going to stay that way for a very, very long time because, again, 6,000 customers never had one cancel, which is pretty amazing. So what we have here is we actually fulfill the deals for you. So you don't have to worry about fulfilling anything at all. Your only job literally is to give away the free trial, and we do everything else from that point moving forward. You give away the free trial, and we take it from that point on. We do all the heavy lifting for you. That's a $2,000 value, and that is limited to the first 10 people. So whoever sent you here, get back in touch with them and say, hey, I want to do this. I want to give Giveaway Force a try, right? And I want to get started. It's only for the first 10 people. So the first 10 people that get in touch with the person that sent them here from this call is going to get fulfillment from us. Remember, 6,000 Google review customers, never had one cancel. If you want that kind of fulfillment where you literally just have to give away something for free and we do everything else from start to finish, then get in touch with the person that sent you here and they will help you get started. And you might be saying now, well, that's great, but I can't sell anything. Well, remember when I was talking about this? This is literally how I sell or give away the free trials. I just walk into a place of business, or I get them on Facebook Messenger, or I send an email, or I do a phone call, or whatever it is. We go through a number of different prospecting methods in the training. And I tell them, listen, here's where you are now. Here's where you have to be based on the data, and we could do it for free. Let's get started. There's literally no resistance whatsoever to it at all. And I know that a lot of you are probably a little worried about that part of it. So because of that, we close every deal for you. So done for you fulfillment, done for you sales, together total value $4,000, plus you get all the other training and all the other stuff as well. That is also limited to the first 10 people. So not only do we fulfill the deal for you, 6,000 customers, never had one cancel, we also close and sell every deal for you as well. And that is limited to the first 10 people that invest in Giveaway Force, the Giveaway Force opportunity today. So get in touch with the person that sent you here. Tell them you want to get started to take advantage of both of these offers. Number one, we fulfill every deal for you. And number two, we close and sell every deal for you as well. So literally your only job is to give away something for free as many times as you possibly can. Remember, 10 a day for 30 days, about $5,000 a month. If you can do that for 30 days, you have a $5,000 a month income pretty much forever. And we sell the deal for you. We fulfill the deal for you. We do all the heavy lifting for you. Get in touch with the person that sent you here, and they will help you get started from this point forward. So the bottom line, again, is your only job is literally to say yes to Giveaway Force today and give away free trials and collect the money. We do all of the heavy lifting for you. So what you're going to get, 6 weeks of intensive training. It's $2,000 value. Clients in 24 hours, quick start series. $500 value, that gets you the clients right away. So you start giving away those free trials right away, right? That's the most important thing because that's what puts money in your pocket. Hiring and training your salespeople, $1,000 value. Call center script, $1,000 value. We fulfill every deal for you. Done for you fulfillment. And done for you sales and closing. So you don't have to worry about selling the deals. You don't have to worry about doing anything on the fulfillment side. We fulfill all the deals for you and we sell all the deals for you. Combined, that's a $4,000 value. Total value, $8,482. So if all this did was get you 10 people at $97 per month, would it be worth it? $970 a month, pretty much forever. Would it be worth it? If all this did was smack you in the face to keep you on track, right? If you're looking to get an extra income stream in your life and you're kind of jumping around from thing to thing, right? You hear the Bitcoin stuff. You hear the Amway stuff. You hear the other network marketing, multi-level marketing stuff. You hear the internet marketing stuff. Oh, I want to be a Kindle publisher. Oh, I want to do, e-commerce or whatever. If all this did was say, hey, stay on track, right? Just do what you got to do. Basic business principles. Prospect, give something away for free. We take care of everything else. If all it did was smack you in the face, keep you on track, would it be worth it? If all you did was got you away from the job you're currently working, right? We talked about 10 people equaling about $5,000 a month, and all you have to do is talk to 10 people for 30 days. Well, does that replace your income? Because if it doesn't replace your income, maybe you got to do it for 60 days, right? Or maybe we do 15 people for 30 days, right? Whatever it is, we can make that calculation work to replace the income that you have right now inside of 30 days. We can replace the job income that you have right now and get you away from that job. If all this did was get you away from the job you're currently working and replace your income, give you income freedom and time freedom in the same place, Would it be worth it for you? If all it did was allow you to stop being chained to your desk, would it be worth it? So let's say that you gave away 10 free trials and you just quit. Right? For whatever reason, you gave away 10 free trials and that's all you did. And you just said, I'm done, and you quit. That would be $970 per month for the life of the account, which again, 6,000 accounts, never had one cancel, so pretty much forever, right? Would it be worth it to pay us $970 per month? I'm sorry, $970 to close and provide for you. So you have $970 per month for life. Would it be worth it to pay us $970 one time to close those deals for you and provide it for you forever? Okay, so you make $970 per month. You pay us $970 once to close the deals and provide it for you. Well, obviously, after month one, every sale from there would be pure profit, right? Every single month after month one would be pure profit. So another way to look at it is like, let's say you save up $5,000, right? And you want to buy a business. So you walk into your local town and you go to get a bagel or something in a bagel store, and you see right in the front of the store, it says for sale. You walk in, you say, hey, I wanted to buy a business, and I see that your business is for sale. And he says, yeah. And you say, okay, what do your numbers look like? And he's like, well, we make $5,000 a month. And you're like, okay, that's cool. And you say, how much you want for the business? And he says, $5,000. Do you buy it? Well, of course you do, right? Of course, because you know that if you take your $5,000 and you pay him $5,000, then yeah, you break even in month one, right? Because you make $5,000 back from the $5,000 you invested. But you also, month two is profit, month three is profit, and month four is profit, and on and on and on. There's no business like that in the world. Most of the time when you invest in a company, you have to wait years to get your money back to break even, right? In something like this, you're breaking even in month one in this example. So as you can see, this is a killer deal at $970, and that's why so many business owners like to work with us. So the general public price when we open this up through our Facebook ads and everything else is going to be $1,997. The initial launch, which is the first week that we open to the general public, is going to be $1,000. But we're going to give you a special offer, $500 discount on this webinar if you promise to share your case study with us after you applied the model that we teach you here. You'll then be a leader in the industry, and you can leave a case study like you saw Scott do, and like you'll see some others do as we get through this training today. And all we ask you to do is share your success with others, and it really helps. So if you could do that, we're willing to give you a $500 discount on this webinar today. In order to get that discount, $497 to get started, giveaway for us today. And then it's $97 per month after 60 days for us to close and fulfill 10 accounts worth $970. So the first 60 days is completely free. After that, it's $97 per month, and we fulfill all the accounts for you, and we also sell all the accounts for you as well. And that's for 10 accounts. And you could contact the person who sent you here to get started. Remember, those bonuses that we talked about before, fulfillment and sales limited to the first 10 people. So make sure you contact the person who sent you to get started with giveaway for us today. So let's listen to Kevin close the deal on his first day.
Hey guys, it's Kevin from Philly. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out with regards to the Done For You program. I was actually chatting with a friend in another local group talking about a Done For You system. Decided to jump in, got my first client on board within the first day, got them set up within 24 hours. It's pretty amazing. I can't wait to see what else comes down the pipe here with the system. But definitely check this out. I can't recommend it enough just to have the work completely fulfilled for me, and the fact that I can just go out and basically give the service away free for 30 days, wow the customer, and then come back and say, look at what we've done. I think we need to continue and just collect checks. So thank you for hooking this up. I look forward to working with you. And again, if you're watching this, definitely give it a try.
Pretty amazing story, you know, and again, this is what Clients in 24 Hours does. We didn't name it that because we couldn't think of a better name. We named it that because it's designed to get you clients in the first day. It's designed to get you free trials in the first day, and that's literally your only job. You give away the free trial. If you're one of the first 10 people who get in touch with the person that sent you here and get started today, we fulfill the deal for you. We sell the deal for you. Kevin was lucky enough to be one of those first 10 people in another call that we did. So he got the deal done. We fulfilled it for him. We sold it for him. all he had to do was say, here, take this. It's free. Just take it, right? That's all he had to do. We took care of everything else for him, and you see how that turned out. So everybody here has disposable income. Like I said before, the money that you make is going to come back to you. You're going to spend it, and then it's going to come back to you over and over and over again. You can't stop it. So we made this affordable for everybody. Everybody in here has the means to do this. And again, the reason why we priced it now at the price that we have it at, $497, the reason why we did that was because we want to make sure that every single person has the opportunity to create income and time freedom for themselves. Okay, we believe that in the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to be making money in a radically different way. And I think a lot of people are going to be hurting from that. I don't want to get into a big, long rant about this, but we could see that technology is changing the way that we do things, right? We're buying mortgages on an app now. We're buying houses on an app now. We're buying cars on an app now. We don't go into a car dealership and fight anymore. We go on Auto Trader and say, here's the car I want. It's stock number, whatever. Just go get that one. The price is right here, and we're done, right? We don't go and walk into a Century 21 and sit down with the agent for 17 hours and go driving around a neighborhood. We go on Zillow or Trulia, and we pick the houses we want, and we just go look at them, right? Same thing with the mortgage. Same thing with everything else. Stocks. You don't call people and sell stock anymore. You go on E-Trade or whatever. All the research is there. So the way that we earn an income is changing radically, and it's changing very, very quickly. And we believe it's going to be changing for us for the better over the next 5 to 10 years, and for some industries even quicker than that. So if you're in an industry that's kind of going away, like manufacturing and things like that, then you need the income freedom thing really, really quickly. And if you're in an industry that might be a little bit safer, like say you're a teacher at a school, you're a police officer, fireman, or something like that, those industries are safer, but they're not safe. You still need to learn how to create income without the boss, without the job. So everybody has disposable income. It's just a matter of how you're going to spend them. And that's really the difference, like I said before, between the 99% and the 1%, right? 99% of people spend time to make money. 1% of people spend money to make time. So if you were to ask me when I was 15 years old, spend $100,000 right now and you get to learn everything you're going to learn over the next 20 years and you get your teenage life back, I'd be like, sure, right? I would do that in a second. I didn't have the money back then though. But if I could do that now, I would do it in a second. Right? I would get all my because I didn't have a teenage life. I was working all the time, and then when I was home, I was learning, right? So if I could spend $100,000 right now to get all those years back and still know what I know today, I would do it in a second. So it's a matter of not do you have the money, it's a matter of where are you going to spend it. Are you going to buy that new TV that's going to be outdated in 6 months, or are you going to spend it on something that's going to change not only your life, but your family tree forever? And that's the decision that you have to make. Right? If you want to make the right decision, contact the person that sent you here and get started with Giveaway Force, and then see how it goes. If you want to make the wrong decision, then go out and buy the TV, because that's what the 99% do. That's what they do, right? We want to be the 1%. We want to act differently. We want to think differently. We want to work with a different mindset and put our money in different places that are going to actually pay us back, as opposed to waste it and throw it away, like things like Bitcoin, right? We hear this all the time. People are like, oh, Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin is like half of its value that it was like 2 months ago or whatever. I don't know. I don't really invest in things like this because I can't control it and I don't know anything about it. But all I heard on my Facebook feed for like a month was Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin network marketing companies, Bitcoin. I heard the story about the guy or the guy. It's not even a true story, but the theory of if you invested $100 in Bitcoin 45 years ago, it would be worth $80 million today or whatever. Like it would pay off the national debt in like 2 hours or whatever it was, right? The stupid story. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, nobody ever did that, number one. And number two, I'm not that guy. Like I didn't do it. So why am I even listening to this person? Now that Bitcoin is half of its value that it was, 3 or 4 months ago, now no one's talking about it anymore. All those people have gone away. It's crazy, right? So let's start putting our money in things that, number one, we can control. Number two, are backed by basic business principles. Number three, they're going to be around forever. Right? We know that reviews online are not going anywhere. That's why Amazon is Amazon. Because when you walk into Walmart and you're looking at a shelf, there's no star rating underneath it. But when you're on Amazon, not only do they have every product in the world, but you can look at the thousands of people that bought before you, and you can see their feedback, right? And if it's good feedback, you're going to buy that product. If it's bad feedback, you're not. If you have two pillows side by side on Amazon, one pillow has 2 stars, one pillow has 5 stars, they both have 1,000 reviews, which one are you going to buy? You're going to buy the 5-star one all day long, right? It's no different in the Chinese restaurant space. It's no different in the pizza place space. It's no different in the landscaping space. It's all the same now. The offline businesses are now part of that Amazon review system. Now, it's a Google review, right? But it's the same type of deal. People are making decisions the same way, and that's not going away. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So now is the time to get involved in something like that. So as opposed to investing in Bitcoin where you have no clue what's going on, no one can explain it to you, no one knows what the hell's going on, right? And it's changing every single day, up and down, in huge swings, thousands of dollars. With the giveaway force opportunity, you know that $97 per month, and that's free for 60 days, by the way, but $97 per month turns into $970 per month over and over and over again. So the only question that you really should be asking right now is, how many times can I spend $97? Because you know, and again, this is free for the first 60 days, so I'm talking 60 days out, but you know that if you spend $97 a month for us to fulfill and sell deals for you, that means you just made $970 after you give away trials. That's what it means. Okay? So your only question should be, how many times can I pay these people $97 a month? Because if I could pay them 10 times and I spend $970 a month, that means I'm making $9,700 back. That's amazing. There's no investment opportunity out there like that. I'm not saying it's an investment opportunity. It's a business opportunity. It's a little different. But there's nothing out there that pays you 10x on your money over and over and over again. And again, 6,000 accounts, not one canceled. So you know that money is going to be coming in pretty much forever. So we also have a double your money back guarantee. This is how much we believe in what we do here. If you follow along with the training and you give away free trials, if you don't at least make $970 per month in return, we will give you double what you invested in the program back. No questions asked. So contact the person who sent. There's no risk to you whatsoever. Contact the person who sent you here to get started in the giveaway force opportunity. There's absolutely no risk to you whatsoever. Double your money back guarantee. And we also have a 30-day money back guarantee as well. If you're unhappy with the program at all for the first 30 days, you can just let us know and we'll give you all your money back. Okay? It's like amazing. You could even go out and give away free trials, and you just, for whatever reason, you don't want to do it anymore, just let us know and we'll give you your money back. You're 100% protected by Stripe, which is one of the biggest payment processors in the world. So again, no risk to you whatsoever. You can contact the person who sent you here to get started now. We have 4 clients, one of our students here, 4 clients in 48 hours. Hey, Kenny, I just want to report back and let you know that those deals all closed, and I ended up getting another one. I'm now up to 4 clients total in the first 2 days. My goal is to have 10 by the end of the week. That's amazing. That's $970. Goal is to have 10 at the end of the week, right? It's $970 in 1 week, in the first week in the giveaway force opportunity. That's insane. Okay, plus or minus a couple dollars. But you see here in this email, $400, $97 per month times 4, so it's a little bit less than that, but just about $400 in the first 48 hours and $970 in the first week. There's nothing out there on the planet that offers that kind of return. Nothing. Okay? So again, we have a 30-day money back guarantee. Money is replaceable. Time is not. Money is replaceable. Time is not. Remember, we want to create income freedom first and time freedom second. Like I said before, if someone told me right now I could spend $100,000 and go back and have all my teenagers back, I would do it in a second. But I can't do that. I didn't have the money back then, right? Now I could do it, but I couldn't do it back then. I had to spend the time to learn what I needed to learn. With Giveaway Force, you can cut time. You don't need to spend the time. We're going to have 6 weeks of training, get the best training in the world when it comes to business building. Best training in the world, bar none. You have a Facebook group that we do, all that stuff, okay? All the sales are done for you. All the fulfillment is done for you if you're one of the first 10 people. If you're here, still here, contact the person who sent you here, and you get started right now to be one of those first 10 people so that we do all the selling for you. We do all the fulfillment for you. But again, money is replaceable. Time is not. With this program, you do not have to worry about spending years of your life building something. Okay? We cut that time. We shave that time down because we allow you to model other people that have been successful in the past and are currently building their businesses so that you could just do what they do and what we do. And you can copy that and you could see similar results. So if you don't sign up immediately, you probably believe that you won't be able to provide the results. Well, if you're one of the first 10 people, we provide the results for you. You should get in touch with the person that sent you here right now to be one of those first 10 people. Same thing with getting clients and selling stuff, right? If you think that this is something that you won't be able to get clients for, you won't be able to sell it, well, if you're one of the first 10 people, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so contact the person who sent you here, get involved with the program, get started with Giveaway Force, and we provide the selling for you. We provide the results for you. You don't have to worry about any of that. You may think it's too expensive. That's a mindset issue. Remember, 99% of people spend time to make money. 1% of people spend money to make time. What we're doing here is teaching you how to become income independent, income freedom, and time freedom. Okay? We're teaching you how to create income streams on your own without being attached to a boss, without being attached to a company, without being attached to an office. This is your own deal. This is not an Amway. This is not a Tupperware thing or like whatever people do now, candles and all that stupid stuff. Not what we're talking about here. This is your own deal. Okay? So what we're doing is we're teaching you how to become income independent, income free. You can create income streams on your own. So are you going to invest money in something that's going to change not only your life, but everyone attached to you? Or are you going to take the money that you make and you're going to waste it on stuff that you're going to forget about in 2 weeks? That's a choice that you have to make. But I'll tell you right now, 99% of people, they're going to take the money and they're going to waste it on stuff that nobody cares about. All right? 1% of people are going to take the money and they're going to invest it in things that are going to pay them back a return over time. Right? That could be a number of different things. It could be a stock. It could be a piece of real estate. It could be an investment in a business. It could be a number of different things. Right? But 1% of people take the money that they have and they invest it in things that are going to pay them back over time. 99% of people take money that they have and they waste it on stupid crap that nobody cares about. TVs, shoes, clothes, stuff like that. So that's a choice that you have to make. Now, if you want to get really honest, and I don't know if you're really at the point yet where we can admit this, right? But if you ever tried anything in the past, anything, right? It could be a diet, it could be a whatever, an exercise routine, workout thing, it could be a business thing, it could be whatever, quitting smoking, whatever it is, right? The real problem is not that the thing didn't work. Right? Everybody knows how to lose weight, right? Just eat less and move more. That's kind of what it comes down to, right? Eat better and move more, whatever. That's kind of what it comes down to, right? Everybody knows how to get a date or get a girlfriend or a boyfriend or find someone that you want to marry or whatever. Just go out and talk to a lot of people, introduce yourself to a lot of people, and it'll work, right? But the problem is you go out there and you do it once and you stop. You don't stick to it. Our destiny is what we do every day, not what we do once in a while. Okay? You're not going to become instantly healthy because you ate broccoli once. You're not. But if you eat good every single day for a long period of time, you'll become healthy. You're not going to be, Arnold Schwarzenegger if you go to the gym once. But if you go to the gym every day or every other day for a couple of years, you'll start to get, muscular or whatever. I don't do that stuff, but you'll start to get better, right? I'll give you an example out of my own life, my own personal life. Like I said before, I have a hockey clinic that I run here on Long Island, and I teach a lot of kids that are kind of new, right? It's 10 and under group, so they're kind of new to the game. Some of them are playing for a little bit longer than others, but I have a lot of kids that have never skated before. They can't come to the first clinic and expect to be, inside edge, outside edge, through cones and stick handling, around stuff and shooting between the goalie's legs and, top barring it every time they take a shot. It's not going to happen, right? It's just not going to happen. You got to go to the rink every week, twice a week for an hour and a half and skate with me and the people that work with me on the clinic to see any kind of improvement. It has to be something that you have to stick to, right? Over and over and over again, because who we are is what we do every day. It's not what we do once in a while. So because of that, bonus number 3, we're including 6 months of mentoring. 6 months of mentoring with me and my team. It's a $3,000 value. And again, that is limited to the first 10 people. So get in touch with the person that sent you here today. Tell them you want to get started with Giveaway Force. Get in touch with that person who sent you here. And you're going to be one of the first 10 people, hopefully. If you're not one of the first 10 people, I'll let you know. But if you're one of the first 10 people, you're going to get 6 months mentoring. You're also going to get the sales and fulfillment done for you. Okay, done for you fulfillment, done for you sales. If you're one of the first 10 people, get in touch with the person that sent you here, and you're going to get that as well. But what if we just made this free for everybody? Right? Sounds a little crazy, right? But what if we just made it free for everyone involved? So bonus number 4 is our level 1 referral program. This is only for the first 5 people. So make sure you contact the person who sent you here to get started, because this one here goes away really, really fast. It's a $1,000 value, and here's basically how it works. If you refer just 2 of your friends to Giveaway Force, this is free for you forever. Okay, so here's the math behind it, right? It's a $500 program. As of right now, the prices are going to change. But as of right now, it's a $500 program. Okay, so $500 times 2 is $1,000. You're going to get half of the money that comes in. So if you refer 2 friends, it's $500 in commission back to you, right? So that means that your $497 investment, it's gone, right? We've had people do this in the first day they were in the program. Okay, so you spend $497 to get in the program. You refer 2 friends really quick. Boom, you're done. It's free for you forever. That's amazing. That's only available. We can only pay it out for the first 5 people. We can't do it for everybody because we'll go broke, right? I mean, do the math. We can't do it for everybody. But for the first 5 people, we're going to give you our level 1 referral program, which means all you have to do is refer 2 people to Giveaway Force, bring them on your team, 2 people, and you are in this program for life. And the $497 investment is back to you in the form of a commission payment of $500. Okay? So that's for the first 5 people. So get in touch with the person that sent you here and to get started now, and you will become one of the members that can take advantage of the level 1 referral program. And here's the cool thing about it. You can send as many people as you want. You don't have to stop at 2. So we have people in this program that make more money sending people as referrals to Giveaway Force than they do actually giving away free trials. So you can do this as many times as you want. We do all the selling for you. We do all the fulfillment for you. We do the training for you. We do everything for you. All you got to do is say, hey, check this video out. Hey, we give you promotional material and all stuff. Read this email. Check this video out. Watch this video. Go to this page, whatever. Refer 2 people to us, and you get a $500 commission payment, and then your Giveaway Force payment is free forever. You never have to worry about it again. All right, so here's another email testimony that we have here. Kenny, I have a question. A new client of mine has 7 locations. Just wondering if they will each have their own service or will be a main business. They don't care either way. Just wanted to know. Told them I'd check and get back with them. The deal is done. All forms submitted. 7 deals, 1 shot. 7 free trials, 1 shot. $97 per month times 7 in 1 shot. That's how easy this could be. Okay. So what you're getting, again, 6 months of intensive training, it's $1,000 value. Hiring and training your salespeople, I do that for you. $500 value there. Call center script, $500 value. Step-by-step process that we teach you, $1,000 value. Bonus, we fulfill every deal for you. And we close every deal for you. Done for you fulfillment, done for you sales, right from day 1. Nobody on planet Earth offers that. Nobody. We're the only ones. So $4,000 value combined. That's limited to the first 10 people. 6 months of mentoring. Our level 1 referral program, that's $1,000 value. That's limited to the first 5 people. You also get 6 months of mentoring. Total value, $10,976. The investment today, $497. Get in touch with the person who sent you here to get started right now. You get everything listed here on this page. Get in touch with the person that sent you here to get started. Or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, you can get in touch with them and ask the questions as well. But you want to be definitely one of the first 10 people. But if you can be one of those first 5 and you get that level 1 referral program, that's amazing. Because again, that means this program is free for you. It's free for you. All you got to do is send 2 people and it's free for you forever. Right? That's really, really cool. So maybe at this point you might be feeling like you won't be able to prospect or sell. Well, what we do is also we throw in bi-weekly Q&A sessions with me plus our Facebook group. That's a $997 value, and that's available to everybody. Okay, so you don't have to rush to the phone. You got to rush to the phone for the other stuff. Contact the person that sent you here to get started, to get involved in the level 1 referral program, as well as having us fulfill the deals for you and sell the deals for you. But for this is for everybody. And the reason why I do this is because, again, I'm on the phone every day. I'm in sales calls every day. I'm in meetings every day. So I hear objections every day. And if you're out there trying to give away a free trial and somebody says, oh, you know, I had someone try this for me and it didn't work. Well, I could tell you how to get over that very easily because I do it every day, right? So we're going to give you the bi-weekly Q&A sessions, which is going to be me pitching with you, right? Practicing with you, role-playing with you. I'm going to open up your microphones and say, I'm going to pitch you. You're going to hit me with any rebuttal you want, any objection you want. I'm going to be able to rebut it, right? Or maybe I open your mic and you pitch me. right? And then I hit you with rebuttals, and we practice objections, and we practice it, right? We also give you the Facebook group. We're in there all the time. I do live streams in there all the time as well. So you can ask questions. It's the best way to get support in the world. You can ask questions. Just tag me in a post, or one of the admins, me or any of the admins that are in there. Tag us in a post, and we will answer your question right there for you. And again, I'm always in there doing live streams and talks and stuff like that. And there's a lot of live streaming going on in there as well. People doing their pitches, people practicing, giving away free trials, just like role playing, right? So it's a really good learning environment inside the Facebook group, and you're around a lot of people who are doing the same thing that you are, which is really cool. So again, what you're getting: 6 weeks of intensive training, $1,000 value. Hiring and training your salespeople, $497 value. The call center script, so that leads come in for you. And again, you're going to be outsourcing all of that, so you don't have to worry about doing it yourself. That's a $500 value. Step-by-step process that we provide for you, $1,000 value. If you're one of the first 10 people, we fulfill and sell every deal for you. That's a $4,000 value. There is nobody else out there that does that. Nobody. Okay? We fulfill every deal. You never have to worry about providing a service to anybody. We close every deal. All you have to do is say, here, take it. It's free. That's your only job. And every time you do that and somebody signs up, you get $97 per month. 6 months of mentoring. The bi-weekly, that's wrong. It's not monthly. Bi-weekly Q&A sessions for life, plus a Facebook group that has all of our Giveaway Force members in it. That's a $1,000 value. Level 1 referral program. If you are one of the first 5 people, you get the referral program. So get in touch with the person that sent you here to get started. You want to be one of those first 5. You definitely want to be one of the first 10 as well, so you get the fulfillment and the selling as well. Total value, $11,973. You can get started today for $497, and then it's $97 per month after the first 60 days. First 60 days are free. And that is for us to close and fulfill 10 accounts, which is worth $970. So to get started today with the Giveaway Force opportunity, unlike any opportunity you've ever seen before, we close every deal for you, we fulfill every deal for you, and it's free for you if you just send 2 people our way. Plus, you get 6 months of mentoring, 6 weeks of intensive training. All you have to do is get in touch with the person that sent you here, and they will help you get started. Okay, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can let us know. Get in touch with the person that sent you here. $497. It's unlike any opportunity you've ever had before in front of you. The time is now. Change your life, change your family, and achieve income and time freedom. Finally, you deserve it. Your family deserves it. You need it. $497 today. You want to be one of the first 10 people so you get the fulfillment and the sales. You want to be one of the first 5 people so you get the level 1 referral program. Contact the person who sent you here to get started now.